Welcome to today's Rubicon. This is Michelle. I'm in Blitz, the van. We're on our way. We started our trip back to the Northwest. We are still in Arizona, and I'm using Harvest Host for the first time. So the place is super cute. It's just a little boondocking site that somebody set up in their lot of their house, and she and I have been texting, and she's out for the evening. It is Friday night. And so I'm just going to enjoy myself, relax. It's super quiet. It's pretty view of the mountains. And I took a little bit of the outside. Going to keep it pretty short and simple. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to be getting up and leaving pretty early and planning on getting to Sedona to do a hike. So we'll see how everything goes, and I am bringing you guys along. So hopefully we'll have some fun with this. Anyway, I'm excited, and we'll see how things go. All right, here's our campsite for tonight. I am in Black Canyon City, and look at this cozy little area she has. It's like be my guest RV parking. It's really cute. It's cooling off. It's pretty and quiet considering we're in town. The moon is up. Good morning. I am at the Devil's Bridge via Mescal Trailhead, and I got one of the, I think, maybe last spots. So Blitz and I got here, and it's beautiful. We're gonna head out. All right, starting on the trail. I guess I should start my all trails in my watch. But wow, it's pretty coming into here. All right, so I'm on the trail to the Devil's Bridge from the Mescal parking lot in Sedona, and it's beautiful here. So I'm gonna enjoy this hike and see what we see. So the trail is really well marked, and I think it's going to be 2 miles to get to Devil's Bridge from where I parked. It's kind of a rock stairway coming up. Oh gosh, that's part of the trail. It's very cool. Okay, we passed the Devil's Bridge trailhead, which is Jeep access only, or 4-wheel drive, they said. And it looked kind of gnarly in the pictures. So there's only 3 vehicles there, and all of them were either trucks or Jeeps. Definitely 4-wheel drive. It's so pretty out here. So this is another part of the trail, shady part. There's just a bunch of people, so there's probably talking in the background too. But I just passed a couple. Definitely need to get here a little bit earlier than 6 o'clock to have it be less people, I think. Peak of the bridge over the treetops. Dusty and getting steep at this last bit, but we're almost there. I'm just taking it slow. It's pretty. Somebody put in steps. Waiting in line. I started this hike at 6 in the morning thinking I might beat the crowds, and yet here we are. What I didn't expect is how fun it was. People kind of naturally organized themselves. Some people were volunteering to take photos and videos for everybody else. It was really fun to see other people going out on the bridge, and here I am walking out for my turn. I know what it looks like. It looks a little scary, but it wasn't that bad. It's much wider than it appears. And I was super thrilled to get these really fun pictures. And this one shows the depth of it and how high the bridge actually was. It was thrilling and fun and beautiful. I was really happy that I did it. This is really pretty. Just a little spot. I'm gonna have a snack and then I'm gonna head back down. Okay, hearing all sorts of languages here. A little bit of French, lots of English, a little Spanish, lots of Japanese as well, and hordes of people. Come earlier than I did, so 6 is late. Alright, so I'm going to have a bite to eat in this beautiful location. And yeah, I'm just going to have a lunch, actually. Let's see, where's the rest of the... Breakfast of champions. All right, just enjoying a little snack here still. Breakfast basically, because it's pretty early. I don't know what time it is. Probably about 8. But I'll turn it and you can see my view. Pretty cool, huh? There they go. Lizards! They're so cute. We got some Polaris. This section is super cool. Just smooth rocks. I'm sure when there's rain, it's a big wash. It's very beautiful though. Yeah. Heading back to the van, and it was a really cool thing to go up to that Devil's Bridge, and I would recommend it. You also have to pack your patience because I think on a weekend, which it is today, it's Saturday, Memorial Weekend, so lots of people. I think the earlier you go, probably the better. It's already getting pretty hot. I wouldn't want to be starting right now. I don't think it would be nearly as enjoyable. So that concludes the hike to Devil's Bridge, and now I make my way down into Sedona to find a place to have brunch. Okay, so this is a little adventure in and of itself. I'm like walking around Sedona, and it took me 20 minutes to find parking. And now to get to the side of the street I want, I basically have to go about a half a mile out of my way and in this underpass. But I didn't realize there was a river here. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I found the pump house station. We're gonna have breakfast here. Beautiful spot. Now, if this doesn't look like a lovely chai tea, I don't know what does. This is breakfast view. It's pretty. Tucked away with my chai tea and water. It's lovely. This is a little park ranger spot. And it's really pretty. It's not too far from that big village that has all the shops. So yeah, just getting back to the van and we're gonna head up to the next campsite. Oak Creek Vista. Looks like a bunch of Native American vendors is what the sign said. And this is super pretty. It also has some pit toilets, but they're super clean and not stinky. So if you're coming up 89A North, this is a nice stop. Stretch your legs, check out the vendors. I'm gonna go do that now. So I think this is looking down the canyon that we just came up on 89A. See the road down there? It's very pretty. Let's see what's on this side. Yeah, over the road. Yeah, it's twisty. Yeah, so I made it to the campground. One of these days I am going to remember what this campground is called, but it's about 4 miles south of the Grand Canyon. The campground right there was booked because of Memorial Weekend. I may have already said that. And I had a late lunch, late breakfast. It was about noon when I had breakfast, and I had snacks on the trail. So those were my 2 meals. I generally eat 2 meals a day. And then Debbie and Chuck sent me with this lovely non-dairy chocolate cheesecake that Debbie makes. So I am gonna dig in and enjoy. Thank you, Debbie. Entering into the park for the first time. Doing it this evening. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, made it to the Grand Canyon. Just going from one place with hordes of people to another, but it's gorgeous. Just walking along the rim trail. It's beautiful. It's a paved path. I'm not sure if the best views are along here or not, but it's quite pretty. Wow. Don't want to go too close to the edge. Oh boy. The light's really pretty right now. It looks like we're coming up to another huge viewpoint. Just so much prettier out here when there's a little bit less people. But it is awesome that they have it designed so it's very accessible if you can't walk that far. Oh my goodness. It just looks magical. I'm not sure if you can hear those guys talking in the background, but oh, there's some more masses of people down there. I just found a little spot that's just so pretty and kind of in between the two big viewpoints. And they must have shuttles that go to them. So it is super accessible, which is lovely. And there's places for people to sit on their own too. It's beautiful. We have some loud people in the background, but so pretty. This is, I'll have to figure out the name of the point where we're at, but the light's changing and it's really gorgeous. Little chipmunk. He's tiny. He's sitting on the edge. Wow. All you can hear is the wind. All right, I think I found the spot for sunset. There's just one other person here who's setting up to take a picture too. So trying to give him a little bit of space, but it's just really pretty. All right, I think I found the spot I'm gonna watch sunset. So just a little bit off the trail, so it's not, big platform where everybody else is gonna connect. It's really pretty. The light is amazing. Glad you guys are coming along with me. So I haven't been in the Grand Canyon since I was a kid, and I think I appreciate it more right now probably than I did as a kid. I was probably like running around and just trying to get to places as quick as possible, whereas now I'm just trying to capture some of the beauty. So the sun has kind of changed the light. The sun came out from behind the clouds, and it's a little bit different right now than it was a little bit ago. I think we got about another 10 or 15 minutes before the sun goes down. So this is a little spot that I was sitting to watch the sunset. It was really gorgeous because I was actually in the sun. In fact, it's one of the few places that still has sun even now. What a pretty place to be. It's going away for the evening. What a beautiful, lovely, way to finish out the day. Just a little hair left. Last little sliver. So beautiful. All right, gonna head back to camp before it gets dark. I thought this might be fun to do because the sunset's kind of in the background. I'm walking back to the van, and most people must not have waited for this out here, I guess. But it's so pretty. I'm like thrilled with the orangey background. It's amazing. Let me flip it around. It's just such a cool way to end the day. I love sunsets. Just loving this colors in the background. All right, so recap of the day. We did Sedona and the Devil's Bridge, and then had brunch there, which was delicious. I had a veggie eggs Benedict, highly recommended. And then came up to the Grand Canyon and sharing it with families and babies crying. Oh, hold on. It's getting all pink now. Super pretty. If the van was closer, I'd wait, but I don't want to be walking in the dark. What an amazing day. I feel so lucky to be on this trip Really loved going to Sedona, going to Devil's Bridge, and then had a great drive up to the Grand Canyon, and getting to see the sunset was just la pièce de résistance. Thanks so much for coming along with me. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.